Lizardless Porter.
What? Nicholas Cooper.
Oh, I think that Lizardless Porter.
That sounds like a My Player character, doesn't it? Lizardless Porter. Dang, we might have to use that, Lex.
Lizardless Porter.
Lizardless Porter, yeah. Sounds like he's from like San Bernardino or something. That's my boss right there. He's no simp.
See that one you don't know about that one.
All right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Salvation Army Red Community Shield Center here in El Cajon, California, home of your very own San Diego Sharks, as they host the visiting Bakersfield Magic today. If you joined us yesterday, you saw one of the greatest games in TBL history and in the Sharks' history. Mandrell Worthy stole the ball with 2.7 seconds left against the rival Moguls, and he laid it in for a victory, 108-106. Now the Sharks are going to look to feed off of that victory and bite down on the Magic in these terrifying waters that we have been accustomed to today. I am your commentator, Joshua Pangan. Joined by me is my co-commentator and newly Pro Basketball Association point guard for the San Diego Surf, Lester Mayo.
What up, world? How you guys doing today? How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing fine. I'll tell you right now, Lester, going into both of these teams' records, the Sharks improved to 5-8 last night, and the Bakersfield Magic have been anything but Magic this season with a 2-11 record.
Well, both these teams are better than what their record states. So I wonder what kind of energy both teams are going to bring out today.
Well,
you just never really know.
Yeah, I mean, the Sharks are definitely feeling confident, though. They're definitely feeling confident. They're led by head coach Brandon Cheeks, and the Bakersfield Magic led by head coach Peter Pang, one of my favorite coaches in the TBL. Now, the tip-off is won by Cora, and they give it over to Adams. So, again, Adams was a key part, and so was Cora. Jump shot, and it's a bad shot, rebounded by the Sharks. So, here we go. Aaron Felix, who dropped 28 points last night against the Moguls. He was the team's leading scorer and the overall leading scorer of that game.
Hey, and he took 4 crucial charges.
He did. So what do you think Felix is going to have to do today to replicate that success, Lester?
He needs to take a couple charges and, good hit. Who hit the 3? Sharper?
Sharper nails the 3, so 3-0 Sharks. But what were you saying about Felix?
He's a good hustler. He hustles on the court. He makes good shots. He takes good shots, and he plays good defense. So I would like to see him stay on top of it defensively.
Well,
as you can see,
there's some defense right there as Davis gets the board.
I mean, his defense was a big part of yesterday's victory after taking so many charges. I think it was 4.
Oh, and Felix, aggressive play there from the Magic, as it looked like Felix got knocked down initially, but he's up and he's okay. So,
but there's so many ways he can contribute. He's very versatile. So, sometimes he throws some dimes, and sometimes he makes big shots. Takes shots. So, he's not afraid. He got a lot of courage, and I like how he plays on the defensive end.
There you go. And speaking of big shots, Adams missed a 3, and Davis gets the board. So, Davis calling a play, finds Simpson, and he's fouled. They'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, that's an early trip for the Sharks, and it will be Rashawn Simpson. And the first foul committed by Nicholas Cora of the Bakersfield Magic.
Did that answer your question?
Sorry?
Did that answer your question about Aaron Felix?
Yes. Very, very, very much so.
I mean,
yes.
I can go on all day about him, but, you just never know what version of him is going to show up.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the Sharks, I'll tell you what, Les, if the Sharks can show up as the versions of themselves they played last night, they're going to win this game.
Very good momentum, That's as Simpson misses the first free throw. They got a lot of momentum going on to the postseason. I'm pretty sure all the teams make it in the playoffs, but
in our conference, I think
right,
they do,
right.
We
We
have
don't
so little teams in this conference.
Right. It's a new league, so we're adjusting and adapting as well as Simpson hits the next free throw. But that's good things to ride on. This is the momentum of last night, so hopefully they can continue and continue to play with courage and confidence.
There you go. So that ball goes out of play, but it last hit a Shark. So Trayvon King will inbound it now for the Magic. King looking for Adams, and he'll pick out Cora instead. Oh, what a leap by Cora, showing his athleticism.
Highlight play if he makes this.
And it is. That was Leroy Anderson getting the first points on the board for the Magic. 4-2 with 10-10 in the first quarter. So if you're just tuning in, folks, you haven't missed much.
That was like some Randy Moss.
Here's Sharper. Oh, a little push off there. That looked like a little push off.
Wow, the refs actually saw that. The refs never really see that. So the refs are on it today. I think they made they're 2 for 2 on good calls right now.
Yeah.
3 for 3 actually.
Well, the refs had a tough night last night with this crowd, didn't they, Les? Well, with both teams. Both teams weren't the happiest. We'll put it that way.
Well, I mean, we're in SoCal, so, it gets chaotic in the crowd, but luckily there's no violence, so, it was a fun night, for
none
sure.
Of that sort, yeah.
None of that Raiders-Chargers stuff,
Definitely not. Now here is King on the wing. King backing his way on Sickmeyer in the paint, and that's a great move and a great finish. 4-4 the score, and here is Dion Davis.
That was a Shaquille O'Neal move right there.
Yeah. So, Les, speaking of Dion, is he the leading scorer for the Geniuses, or is it still Malvo as of now as Felix knocks down the three?
I think Malvo is the leading scorer right now. We could check the website, during game time, and we could see he's really the leading scorer. But there's still 6 games left. Dion missed a couple games towards the end of the season to join the Sharks, but we don't mind that. He wants to better himself, and as Felix misses and Sharper gets the rebound. But
good hustle from Adams, as it will be Sharks basketball.
We care about the players' progression and what they want to do with their career. Whatever decisions they make. We never really want to force anything upon them. So, we support him in his decision in joining the Sharks, as we do for Adam, too.
Oh, yeah, well, no, absolutely. But I'm just wondering, because you did say there were 6 games on the stats left to go, right?
Yes.
So, but as of now, Jay is still the leading scorer.
Oh, yeah. When I checked the website on the update, Dion's put up some high numbers. He's had like a 68-point game.
He's number 2, surely, right?
He's for sure number 2. But I know he's leading in free throws and I think three-pointers in the division of the Pac West ABA.
Well, there you go. So Dion Davis, who is, he had the ball in his hands there momentarily. It will be Sharks basketball. Again, he's known for his shooting qualities and capabilities. They were the whole Sharks bench and crowd were yelling at him to shoot every time he had an open look, and he made most of them.
He's like a Klay Thompson to me. That was kind of the thing I seen in him. He can do the ball handling and stuff, but his jump shot when he's open, it's you got to take that. You got to take the chances on that and see how things can result just through the process of how he plays the game.
Yep.
And his specialty is definitely shooting the ball. So we always we like to give him the green light. Sometimes shots may be questionable, but he's a shooter, so we like it.
Yeah. Well, checking in and making his first appearance of the day for the Sharks is Levester Harris Jr. He's number 7. He checked in for John Sharper, as it looks like a foul was committed by William Adams.
He was the guy that lit it up last time, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Les, William Adams and Nicholas Cora, to me, are the key players for this Magic side. They really are.
I think Cora grew some hair. I think that's why he looks different.
Maybe. So, Felix will shoot 2 at the charity stripe. His first free throw is good to go. 8-4 Sharks. With 8:18 left to go in the first quarter. as Davis was getting instructions there from head coach Brandon Cheeks, and Felix will knock down his second one. So 2 for 2 that time from Aaron Felix, and here's William Adams. He'll give it up to Leroy Anderson. Back to Adams.
We got
Adams.
We got
Double team comes, and is that a travel? Or a double dribble? Double dribble, right? Yeah.
I don't know. It was either one of the, but the ref made the right call to call it a violation.
Yeah. Well, Adams is saying that because they hit it, he was allowed to dribble.
He looked like he low-key got fouled, but that's 50-50. You never know. The refs are looking at the game from a different angle, so
yeah.
Well, that was the call that was made.
Well, Adams is a bit frustrated, and Peter Pang is going to take him out and put in Brian Gomes as his replacement.
Brian Coins?
Gomes,
okay.
Yeah.
There
Davis, here's the three, the special. Oh, and he misses it. And here come the fast break from the Magic. Can they get it? Oh, Davis gets the steal. Excellent defensive display. Now the Sharks are coming the other way. Felix the Euro. Davis, three-pointer. He'll take it. He'll pass it up. Felix passes it up. Felix kicks it out. Here's Simpson's three-pointer. Oh, he missed it. Rebounded by Bakersfield.
They drove a minute to get out here, so hopefully they don't tire out and we get to see their A game.
Oh, yeah. Anderson crossing up Davis. Anderson, screen set, Anderson. That's a three-pointer. Bang, he gets it to fall.
A little bit of James Harden.
Yeah. Here's Felix flying up the court. He'll take it all the way, and it's Sickmeyer to Davis. And 19 seconds will come on the shot clock, and Adam Lacey and Mandrell Worthy will check in for Sickmeyer and Davis. So, again, Mandrell Worthy, game winner last night, got the game-winning steal, as Stevie G will check in for Aaron Felix. Any thoughts on what Mandrell can do to replicate his success?
Man, he does pretty much all the right things, man. He's unselfish, and he gets to the basket. Plays defense, so he definitely got some clutch points in yesterday. To earn the nickname Mr. Clutch right now. So maybe he could do it again if we see it. Down the lane, down the road, maybe today. We never know. But I think he has it in him.
Simpson's three, bang! He gets it to fall. I think Lacey got the assist on that one.
There he is.
Big boy Adam.
They've been sharing the ball lately. You got to give credit to Brandon Cheeks, especially with the call he made yesterday when we were trying to coach on the sideline.
Simpson gets the steal. He goes up. He misses it, but he'll shoot two at the free throw line. So good defense early from the Sharks.
Indeed. It seems like they're all awake and on the same page all of a sudden,
Again, I'm telling you, Les, that win against the Moguls just gave this team confidence to go out there and do their thing, especially when they're at their best. Again, if they play like they played last night, they're winning this game.
Oh, they definitely got that star power, man. The Moguls, they're I don't know if they would have had an off night, but those guys always come with that energy, man. Like they're just gonna get to the basket, and they play hard. They play hard, and they got a good coach as well.
Very good coach, one of the best in the league.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, folks, 6:32 left to go in the first quarter. Your Sharks lead by a score of 12-7, and we will see you very, very shortly after this break.
I'm gonna take a popcorn and Coca-Cola break.
This is a really good one. Yo. All right, folks. We are back from the break. The 5 on the floor for your Sharks. Adam Lacey, Rashawn Simpson, Mandrell Worthy, LJ, Levester Harris Jr., and Stevie G. Simpson will shoot 2 at the charity stripe here for San Diego. And hopefully he can convert them.
Donating to the nonprofit.
Yep. Simpson, here we go. His first free throw is good to go. Rashawn Simpson.
He's been playing real well lately.
He has. I
don't want to jinx it, though.
No. Simpson, his second free throw is not good. So, 14-7, 7-point lead for the Sharks as Gones will look to take some bones here with his dribbling skills. Here's Brian Gones. He'll give it over to King. King, back to Gones.
I'd like to see King in the post.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't go back to that move.
Oh, and Simpson gets another steal. He just continues to shine on the defensive end. Now here is Harris Jr. Gets it to Simpson. Heat check for 3. Oh, and he missed it.
Short, like a midget.
Yep. Now here is Gones running the floor for Bakersfield. Gones looking, and it's
there he is.
Tipped by Stevie G.
Hustling, Rick
Here's
Ross.
Garrett. He gets it. And Garrett, the step back midi. Oh, he missed
What a
it.
pass.
And Worthy misses the layup. And the Sharks fans, well, they weren't too happy about that miss.
Oh, he has a freebie.
And here comes Bakersfield. They want to travel. Oh, and Stevie G was there again defensively.
Loki was a travel, but the refs, keeping it close, I guess, right?
Yeah. And look at this, Jair Winfrey, Les. What can you tell us about him as he checks in for Nicholas Cora?
Nicholas Cage. I'm just kidding. JR, how do you say his name?
Jair Winfrey.
Jair Winfrey, man. He's a beast down low, man. Don't be fooled by him. I think he can shoot too. He gets a lot of inside points. He does a lot of the dirty work. It's a good player, man.
And Harris Jr. puts it in. LJ taking it to the rack. Now, obviously, Les, we know about Winfrey because of the ABA, playing for the Oceanside Surf.
Right.
So that's how we know these about his player. And here's Winfrey, and he left it for, that is Steve Alford to Gones. Gones has 7 seconds. Gones kicks it out. They have to find a shot, the Magic, and that's a foul on Stevie G. Well, no, excuse me. No, is it? Yeah, I think it is.
What's up? Yeah, he's one of those guys you want to play with. Did you see that? Like, he was like, I'm going to make this the best handoff I possibly can to this player. And then he might give him a screen on top of it.
Yeah.
So, you like guys like that, who's unselfish, who do dirty work. The game just comes to them naturally.
Yeah. So here is Winfrey. Back over to Leroy Anderson. Anderson, the mid-range J, gets it to fall. He has a nice left stroke.
Yeah, that was nice.
So here's Harris Jr., a.k.a. LJ. Gones playing defense very, very close and aggressively to him. And Gones stealing the ball. So here's the fast break. They'll kick it out. The mid-range J, and it's a miss. LJ gets the board. Here comes Harris Jr. Sickmeyer will set the screen around the back by Harris Jr. all the way, and he's fouled. Oh, and a stare down there from Kevin Siakam.
Is that Siakam's cousin? Pascal Siakam?
That'd be pretty cool if it is.
His secret cousin.
Yep. So, LJ to shoot 2 at the charity stripe with 4:22 left to go in this first quarter. Sharks lead 16-9, looking to extend the lead to potentially 9. So then
It's just natural,
it is. Harris Jr. misses his first free throw, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's probably talking about me.
There we go. That's better.
Harris Jr., he gets his second one to fall. 17-9 Sharks. Here's Gomes. Now, here is Leroy Anderson. The double comes, and here's Siakam. Look at him down in the paint, and he missed the shot. Oh, it looks like a foul on Siakam.
Threw some elbows on the way up.
Yeah, I guess he did. Sickmeyer will inbound it for San Diego. Here's LJ. Gones will be the one playing defense on him. LJ leaves it for Stevie G. Stevie G gives it up for Mandrell Worthy. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They give it to LJ. LJ looking for options, scanning the floor, finds Lacey. Lacey has to shoot this. Lacey cross court to Stevie G. It's knocked away. Stevie G has to shoot, and he doesn't get the shot off in time. Good defense from Bakersfield.
That shot clock seemed a little too fast right there.
So here is Jair Winfrey to inbound the ball for Bakersfield. Jair Winfrey gives it over to Brian Gones. Here's Gones. Looking to drive on Harris. That's exactly what he'll do. Gones all the way, and he puts it in. Well, look at that from Brian Gones, the acceleration to the rack. Let's see if the Sharks can respond on this possession. Harris Jr., screen set by Sickmeyer. Harris Jr., he takes it all the way. He misses, gets his own board, puts it up. He's blocked by Siakam, and it's stolen by Harris Jr.
Wide open.
Worthy for three, and he misses it. And Worthy could not get his own board.
Almost ran into the DJ booth.
Yep. So then, Anderson will inbound the ball here for Bakersfield. Here is Gones. Gones will give it over to Siakam. Siakam, the mid-range J, and it's a bad miss off the glass. So here is Harris Jr. then.
Bank wasn't open.
Yeah. Screen set by Lacey. Here's the switch. Harris Jr. in a mismatch. Lacey's in a mismatch too. Driving to the rack, spinning, and no foul called. And Stevie G, and that's a foul. So Anderson fouled there, and Bakersfield take a timeout. 17-11 Sharks, 2:39 left in this first quarter. We'll see you after the break.
You gotta appreciate the ref for being loud and clear.
Yeah.
Definitely heard him. Sometimes you look at the ref and they're just like, okay, we know who the foul was on. This guy, he made it clear who the foul was on and the timeout was on. Sir. The red scarf. Cups I got that drink.
All right, folks. Returning from the timeout then for your Sharks. Mandrell Worthy's out there with Jared Harper. Sharper is out there along with Sickmeyer and Lacey. And here is Gomes. Brian Gones then. So look for options. He'll find Siakam. Siakam looking to drive on Lacey. 12 versus 12. Big man versus big man. And a foul or a travel. We'll see what the call is now. Travel. Sharks basketball. Turnover by Siakam.
This refs are on top of it.
Yeah. So here's Harris Jr. Or Sharper, excuse me. Sharper gives it to Harper. Harper gives it to Worthy. Worthy, he's one-on-one at the moment. Will he drive to the basket? 10 seconds left on this shot clock. Sickmeyer looking to back his way into the paint. Looking for Lacey. Can't find Lacey. Sickmeyer now is finding Sharper, and that's Sharks basketball. Or is it? 2 seconds on the shot clock for the Sharks. Catch and shoot at this point, right, Les?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What is it, 20 seconds? No, there's 20 seconds now.
No, it's supposed to be 2 seconds. Here we go then. Catch and shoot for the Sharks. We'll have to do here. They find, oh, and it's given away. And a shot clock violation.
I'm sure it's not playing.
Yeah. All right. So, here is Gones. Sharper playing some defense on him. Gones calling the play now for the Magic. They'll give it over to Jair Winfrey. Winfrey to the rack, kicks it back out. Now driving instead, and you can hear the slap from here as Turner got fouled there.
That was more slapping than a Larry June song.
I guess so.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Yep.
There's a lot of contact. It sounded like straight impact.
Have you ever been to a Larry June concert?
Of course I have.
There you go. All right, now here's Leroy Anderson. He's calling over Gones, but he'll find another teammate instead. This is Turner. Turner, a tough shot, and it's an air ball. Or did that hit the rim? It might have hit the basket, but the crowd is saying air ball, so there you go. So Sickmeyer to inbound the basketball here to Sharper. Here is Sharper. Sharper the Sharks. Screen set by Lacey. Great screen as well. Looking for the mismatch down below. Here's Harper. Harper all the way, and he missed it. Rebounded by Bakersfield. Fast break on its way. They're going to feed it inside, and a foul on Winfrey. So he'll shoot 2 at the charity stripe for Bakersfield.
It's like I said, man. It's like he does all the right things.
Yep.
You know, the game just comes to him.
Yep. Foul was committed there by Adam Lacey.
I need to stop saying good things about people, huh?
So here is Winfrey. He will make his first free throw. And Aaron Jennings, one of the newer signings for the Sharks, checks in for Adam Lacey. 17-12 the score line. $1:20 left to go in the first quarter. Free throw taken, and it making. So, 17-13 Sharks, and here is Sharper. He'll give it to Jennings. Bang! Aaron Jennings starting off hot. First shot, first make, first touch of the basketball as well.
Should have saw the look on his face when he made that.
Oh, yeah. So, here they come again. Here's Gones. Gones looking to drive. Now he brings it back out of the paint. Gones feeding it into the paint. Now trying to back his way down is Turner.
Good help, D.
Turner looking. Turner turns and shoots, and he puts it in. Christopher Turner.
With the Turner.
Yep.
Turn around.
So here is Jennings.
He checked.
He thought about it, and now he'll kick it back out to Worthy. Worthy is driving to the basket. Mandrell, the mid-range. Oh, yeah, so pretty. Mandrell Worthy.
What to elevate, knock that shot down.
Yep. Now here is Gones. He's out on the wing. He'll dish it over to Turner. Turner gives it up to the big man down below, and he will shoot 2 at the line. Kevin Siakam.
Yep.
Sickmeyer calls for the foul.
He hit the floor like a WWE match.
20.7 seconds are left on the shot or on the game clock, which means that the Sharks will have the last shot of the first quarter. So, Siakam knocks it down. Simpson will check in for Sickmeyer.
You gonna tell him how many fans is here?
Siakam misses his second in and out, and Simpson gets the board. We have a lot of fans here tonight. Not as full as last night, but still a very good crowd showed up.
50,000. Wow. I'm just kidding.
So, 5 seconds left. Worthy will take it to the rack like he did yesterday, and he puts it in again. Mandrell
4
Worthy.
seconds. 3, 2,
Goes, throws
1.
it in. Oh, it's off the backboard. So, after 1 quarter of play, your San Diego Sharks lead the visiting Bakersfield Magic by a score of 24-16. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for the second quarter, which will happen shortly.
You guys are 5 for 5 on good calls. 5 for 5 on good decision making on the calls. 5 for 5, good calls.
Is this thing going to last the whole game?
How much battery's left?
38%?
I'll probably be done. It'll be probably like a 15 when the time. If not, I got my charge right here.
All right. All right, folks, the beginning of the second quarter will start now. Worthy inbounds it to Sharper, and the Sharks are on their way. So, here we go. Sharper screen set, looking for Felix, and now they're looking for Jennings. Jennings, quick trigger, and he misses it. Rebounded by Jacob Berry, scary Jacob Berry. Now, here's Gones to Siakam. Siakam, paint man puts it in and puts a new coat of paint on it. 24-18. He's going to be a problem down there, let me tell you.
Yes, sir.
So, here is Sharper. Sharper looking for Jennings. Screen set. Now they're looking for Felix. He'll find Jennings instead. Jennings, the mid-range J, and he missed it. Rebounded by Siakam. Here's Turner. Turner crossing, spinning. Look at Turner, the fadeaway. Oh, so pretty. Christopher Turner. 24-20 Sharks.
Turner classic jump shot.
Screen set. Here's Aaron Felix. Felix screen set by Simpson. Oh,
Good move.
good move.
Good
Now
pass.
Simpson has a wide open
hit that.
three-pointer. Bang! Rashawn Simpson from downtown. And now here is Scary Jacob Berry. He gives it to Gones. Gones gives it up to Siakam. Mid-range shot is a miss. Felix with the board.
There
And
it
here's
is.
Felix, the fast break, and oh,
Watch this dime. He's going to throw a dime. I got a feeling.
here's the pass to Worthy, and he'll back it back out. And now he'll take the mid-range J, and he'll miss. And Barry gets the board.
Scary Barry. Why you call him that? It's not Halloween.
Well, here's Gones.
Oh.
And they'll kick it back out. Now here's Siakam looking to go into the paint. The painter, and he misses it. And he gets his own board. The painter, he misses again. Off the board again.
There goes
Winfrey, Scary Barry, kicks it to Gones, swinging it around. Out on the wing, missed, and rebounded by Felix. Foul called. Jair Winfrey called for that one, and he admits to it as well as the Sharks will inbound the ball.
Admits to it, huh?
Yep.
Honesty's a policy.
Yep. So Worthy to inbound it to Aaron Felix then. So here is here's a little thing about Aaron Felix. Aaron Felix last season, Lester, played in the
Oh,
TBL
speaking of
as
Felix,
he's going to
with a
kick it
dime.
out to Simpson, who swings it over to Sharper. Sharper will
Knock down.
take a tough three and he'll miss. But Simpson will get the
down.
mid-range J and he'll knock it down. But I was saying about Aaron Felix, right? He played in the TBL last year for the San Diego Guardians, and they were the Western Conference champs.
Yes.
Felix also had 28 points last night, and he played in Mexico last year, and he played in Germany for their 2014-15 season.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
a lot
he just
of
took a
good
charge.
stuff for Felix, as that's a charge.
It's like 5 charges in the past 24
and
hours.
look at this, the Don will check in now for San Diego.
Cool. Ref, who's the foul on?
No foul, out of bounds on the line is the call.
Ref, was that a charger? Out of bounds. Thank you.
So Garrett will inbound it. Sharks have a 9-point lead with 9:06 left to go in the second quarter. Yeah, there's Felix again. Played in Germany 2014-2015, and he's a champion with the Guardians. Unfortunately,
On the
they
West
both-
Coast.
In the West Coast.
Yeah, he
yes.
played against my buddy in the championship.
He also played in Mexico as he misses that jumper, and Gones gets the board.
Played against my guy, Omega Harris, in the
Yeah,
championship,
so-
and it outlaws.
Oh, what a move that would have been. Now here's Simpson. But yeah, a little something there about Felix. And here he is, and he'll lay it in. Excellent job from Aaron Felix.
Here's Felix.
Yep. So, here's Turner. Turner. Davis is playing some D on him. Turner through the legs. Scary Barry
There he
takes the three-pointer. Bang! Scary Barry from downtown. That
Momentum
was a
shift.
three-pointer.
They needed that.
Yeah. So, here is Felix. Looking for his options. Felix driving. Felix going
There he
in on
is.
Scary Barry, and he gets fouled by Jacob Barry. So Felix will shoot 2 at the charity stripe then, as Nicholas Cora, and it looks like Steve Alford will check in shortly for Bakersfield.
Steve Alfred?
Steve Alford, yeah.
Alfred or Alford?
Alford. Steve Alford.
Isn't that UCLA?
I don't know, is it?
Let's look at that. Pull out the phone.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that.
Heard that name before.
Yeah.
Sounds like I think that was like a coach at UCLA or something.
Steve Alford.
Well, he had a son.
Well, I don't know if he's like an Anton Tanner, but
Look.
Steve Alford. Okay, well, that I mean, Felix misses his first free throw. I mean, I don't see the resemblance there, Les.
Where is he? Which one is he? Number what?
Number 11, Les.
Steve
I don't
Alford?
think there's a resemblance there, Les.
Oh.
I think we should put that away now. All right, then. Definitely not the same Steve Alford. Folks, you can look it up yourself. It's definitely not him. I promise you it's not him. As Felix will
He's probably thinking like, what is this
knock
guy
this
talking
down.
about?
Yeah.
Well, he was a
Thirty-
former
30
Nevada Wolfpack coach, but I don't think that's him.
No, definitely not. 30-23 Sharks. Here's Gones. Gones. Oh, he thought about it, but he'll give it to Cora. Now Gones again, crossing it over to
the big man.
Yeah, and he misses it. That was Trayvon King, yeah.
Oh, man.
King misses it. And here's Stevie G, who can throw him down. Stevie G all the way, misses, and Felix is there for the putback.
What a pass.
Yep. .34. 34-23 Sharks. Here's Cora. Oh, and Davis. He didn't realize he had one there. Now here's Steve Alford.
The coach.
And Scary Barry airballs it, and Sharper played it off of Cora.
Off the chin.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Off the chin, man.
Smart play by Sharper, who didn't think he was getting the rebound, so he'll just bat it off of a Magic player instead.
It's like a right hook.
Yep. So, here is Sharper. Davis will set the screen, and he'll give it to Davis. Here's Dion, the Don, on the prowl.
Got the Currys on today.
Driving. Davis all the way, puts it in. Dion Davis, 36-23. Here's Scary Barry. Barry to King. King. This is Alford. Alford driving in. Alford, and he puts it in. Blocking foul.
What a take by the coach.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. What a take by Alfred.
Yeah. So he'll have a chance to complete
Here comes a timeout.
three-point play here. As
Felix. Foul on Felix on the block.
Yep. So mandatory timeout charge to the Sharks. With 6:40 left to go, they lead 36-25, and we'll see you right after the break.
No, we won't. Couples?
He's number 11.
Who do you think is funnier? Who makes all the dates?
Sorry, what?
Nothing. Now we're talking about like
What about dates? Oh.
The question's gonna ask.
What would you say? Who makes all the dates?
Yeah.
Who makes all the dates? Oh, definitely her. Definitely her.
Who does the cooking?
We both do. But he
You?
does more, yeah.
Really?
I do the cooking.
I've never seen you cook a day in your life.
Oh,
This man. I've only seen it on Instagram. I've never seen it in person.
how dare you disrespect Smaculation TV?
I've only seen it on Instagram. I haven't seen it in person.
Well, you better try some spaghetti. You better try
Okay.
some double chicken.
Okay.
You better try some of my fried chicken.
Look, make it. I'll show up.
My baked
Make
chicken.
it and I'll show
What else
up.
I got for you, man? You like baked steak? You like steak?
I do like steak.
You got some, barbecue?
Can you make lumpia?
Yeah, I can fry lumpia, but I don't roll them.
Okay.
Who you have before?
At this point, I should open a barbecue grill spot like right here, bro. Every game, bro, if I was barbecuing right over here, it'd be lit, bro. They'd be like, bro, the food is smacking.
Like the Smaculation TV?
I'm like, everybody's gonna say, what's the bracculation with the emancipation? This shit, boy.
Yeah.
Back with the barbecue grill, you know what I'm saying, man? Got the steak, burgers, hot dogs.
All right then, folks. 6:40 left to go in the second quarter of this one. Sharks lead 36-23, and it will be a free throw to be shot here by Steve Alford.
Speaking of barbecue, it feels like a barbecue day out here, man. It's like Ice Cube. Today was a good day,
Yeah.
especially if the Sharks win this one. I would like to see them do another buzzer beater. That'd be funny. That'd be funny if they let these guys come back and then do it at the end again. That'd be like, oh.
Okay. Alford, and he makes it. So 36-24 Sharks. So here's Sharper. Davis sets the screen, and he finds Dion Davis. Davis cross-court pass to Garrett. Garrett's three-pointer, and he missed it. Rebounded by King. King gives it up for Gones. Gones running the floor and running it quickly. Accelerates to the basket. Gives up his dribble. Now here's Cora. They're double-teaming Cora. I like that move. You should double-team Cora. Now here is Alfred. Miss. Simpson gets the rebound, and they're going to push to Aaron Felix.
That's Davis.
Davis, excuse me. Now here is Gones. Gones trying to cut into this lead for the Magic. Gones, he falls.
What a move.
Maintains his dribble. Now he'll give it over to Alfred. Peter Pang saying, calling out a play and telling his players to spread out. Now here's Alfred. Alfred driving. Alfred cross-court pass. Gones has to put a shot up, and they're not going to get it off in time. 24-second shot clock violation. I mean, Les, I got to say, if you're Peter Pang, you got to be a little frustrated right now, right?
Oh man, I know how it feels to be on the losing side of things.
Felix, he misses his three, but he gets his own rebound. Now Davis is trapped in the corner momentarily by Cora. They'll back it out to Sharper.
But as you can see, he handles it very well.
Yeah. So
Still
Felix
a good person.
Driving to the hole. Oh, what a move by Felix as he puts that one in. 38-24. Oh, and Stevie G almost got a steal.
Almost swindled.
Yeah. Les, I'm going to tell you right now. Out of all the TBL teams that come here to face the Sharks, I got to say, I think Bakersfield might just be one of my favorites. For sure, one of my favorites.
I like the Sea Kings.
I'll tell you, I like Bakersfield. Like the guy when they worked with us the first time, as King puts that in. Very kind people, very nice. Again, I'm a big fan of Peter Pang and what he's been doing. And Felix has a wide open lane. He'll kick it out to Davis for the three, and he misses it. Garrett gets the board. Stevie G all the way. He puts it in. Garrett. Steve Garrett looking like R.J. Barrett. Now they're going to push it to Cora. He lost it. And that's going to be Sharks basketball.
He got smacked in the chin.
Yeah.
But it was like a soft smack, and it threw him off.
Yep, LJ will check in along with Mandrell Worthy. But again, I really like the Magic, and like you said, you believe their record doesn't show how good of a team they can be.
It doesn't represent them.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, the Sharks, what? They're 5-8?
Yeah, which is not amazing.
I actually feel like they're 8-5, honestly. They're playing like they're 8. They're playing a little bit like 8 or 5 or better.
Yeah. So here's Felix. He'll take a three-pointer, and he misses it. Rebounded by, I think, Cora, and he gave it to Gones. Now here's Gones. They're looking.
What a pass.
Oh, what a pass and a foul by LJ. Good foul, though. Good foul.
Definitely.
As Leroy Anderson will shoot two at the charity stripe for Bakersfield. 4:04 left in the second quarter. Garrett committed the foul that time. Here's Anderson. His free throw missed, so it was a good foul.
Looks like the drive's been affecting them. Could be the possibility. I don't know the results. I wonder who did the Magic beat?
Sorry, excuse me?
Do you know who the Magic beat?
I'm not too sure who they beat. No, I don't know where their two wins came from, but Anderson knocks down that one.
They beat the number 1 team in the nation.
Imagine. So here's Harris.
I'm just making that up. I'm just kidding.
LJ to Simpson. Simpson driving and stolen away, but stolen back by Garrett. And
Travel.
that's a travel. Yeah, that's a travel.
Pack your bags. We're going out of town.
Yeah. It was Leroy Anderson. Number 9. He's number 9. So here is Steve Alford. Alfred
Alfred or Alfred?
Alford. And look at
What a
that.
move.
And he missed the layup though. That was really good.
Not enough knees bent.
That was Anderson again. And it's a turnover. And here come the Magic again on a fast break. Gones, Alford. Anderson. Oh, good hop step pump fake. Jay, yes sirree.
Abracadabra.
Yep, abracadabra indeed. 29-40. Sharks lead by 11. Here's Harris Jr. Harris Jr. looking for his options, scanning the floor. Goins playing some tight defense on him, and he'll kick it out, and Garrett is wide open for three. Bang!
That's a great read.
Knockdown City.
Great pass, great read, great knockdown. Way to draw the defense in.
Yep. And now here is Steve Alford. Alford, he has a lot of space in front of him. He'll just pull up from range, and that's a turnover. Unfortunately, it is for him.
Don't let him warm up. He's gonna knock it down.
Yep. And a mandatory timeout here for Bakersfield. So then, Sharks lead 43-29, 2:45 left to go in the second quarter. We'll see you after this one.
You like this song?
What?
Nothing.
No, what'd you say?
Nothing. It's not that important. It's inappropriate.
Czarina, you seem a lot less tired.
I'm tired now.
Yeah, we're tired.
I didn't go to sleep till like 6 in the morning.
That's when I got up.
And then I slept for an hour.
And then you had to go to...
I kept putting in a 15 minute alarm. Go on again. It's in red, that's not good. Think it's lagging? Looks really good. Test the mic.
All right, folks, we are back from the mandatory timeout from Bakersfield here. And the 5 on the floor for your Sharks: Mandrell Worthy, Rashawn Simpson, Aaron Felix, LJ, and Stevie G. So here's Stevie G inbounding it to Harris Jr. Harris Jr. looking around the floor for his options here. Harris Jr. finds Mandrell Worthy in the corner. Here's Simpson. Simpson driving. Simpson all the way, and he lays it in easy. 45-29 Sharks. Now
What a play.
Here is Steve Alford. Alford finds King. King looking, and he'll get it back to Alford. Felix playing some really feisty defense.
Oh, he should have hit that.
Alford driving, puts it up, and he
runs into the garage.
Yep, ran into the garage. Foul was on Aaron Felix. So, Alford to shoot 2 at the charity stripe. Alford makes his first one. 15-point lead for the Sharks.
For some odd reason, every time you talk about him, I think of Batman.
You think of what?
Batman.
Ah.
Alfred, right? Alfred is that guy in Batman?
Okay, so let me tell you something, Les, as he makes the second free throw. Alfred Pennyworth is Batman's butler. Steve Alford is the basketball player here today.
Or the basketball coach for Nevada men's.
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not that. Oh, what a move by Garrett. Look at that. And he missed it, though. I thought he was going to get called on a foul. Now, here is Anderson. Anderson, Garrett, good hands. Oh, he got smacked in the face.
Oh.
And they're still playing aggressively. And now here's Gones. Gones looking to drive. Gones lost the ball, and it's stolen away by Simpson. Here's Mandrell Worthy. Mandrell! Oh! What a block by King!
Hey, he's down.
Oh, man, and Mandrell Worthy is hurt. He's injured. And
went down
Bakersfield.
Timeout.
Yeah, we need a timeout.
I think he hurt
Worthy
his wrist.
is still down.
I got it on camera.
Worthy is injured as the Sharks call a timeout to make sure he's okay. 1:17 left to go, 45-31 to score, as we will return shortly.
Dang, I hope he's all right, man.
I hope so, too.
That looked like he's about to slam it, too.
Yeah.
But so I don't like those high-risk maneuvers. Come on, I hope he's all right. I hope he just got a bruise. Nothing broken. It's his knee. You got that too? He was up.
It's really bad.
He was high in the air.
He's
Oh! He got another shirt. Right over here. He's like, here, have another shirt. Right over here.
Mandrell, you good? All right, then Mandrell Worthy, he got back on his own 2 feet, and he made his way over to the Shark bench, so hopefully he'll be okay. But do you think he's done for the day?
No.
No?
No. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he walked off the court.
Yeah.
I think he hurt his hand or his wrist when he was trying to catch himself coming from that high-flying maneuver, to make the dunk. But
Yeah.
he looks like he's all right. He's just breathing. He's how do you say this? Closing his eyes and taking deep breaths.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely going to need a breather. So the 5 on the floor for the Sharks are Garrett, LJ, Simpson, Harper, and Felix.
I'll tell you what, though. I hate injuries, man. I hate injuries.
Injuries are the worst. They really are. So here's LJ. Screen set. LJ looking. Oh, triple team.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, look, he found Simpson, and he
Wow.
puts it in. What a play.
What the hut hike.
Oh, yeah. Under a minute to go here. Here is Alford. Now, he gets it over to Gones. Gones driving to the basket. And a foul called on King. King gets charged with the foul. Sharks basketball.
The King? They called the foul on the King?
Trayvon King.
Doesn't sound right. Why would you call the foul on the King?
I don't know. Again, King just had that block on Worthy as Felix will inbound to Harris Jr. Here's Harris Jr. 45 seconds to go. Here's Harper calling out a set play. Harper to Felix. Stevie G cutting to the basket. Felix still has the ball in his hands. Now he'll give it up. No, he won't.
30
I
seconds.
thought he will. Felix is going to drive. The mid-range J misses it. Garrett gets the board. No shot, and it looks like it's going to be Bakersfield basketball.
What was it? It's a loose ball foul, number 2.
On Stevie G, yeah.
26.7 seconds, 47-31.
Yep.
Second quarter, halftime coming up.
I think that's Garrett's third foul,
look at
and
that.
he almost got a steal.
Knocked it into the reserve seating in the front row.
Yep. 26 seconds. Here we go again. They're trying to find Alford, and they will do just that. Harper playing some smothering defense.
See that back turn crossover?
Oh, yeah. Now, looking for Gones. He finds him. Harris Jr. sizing him up. Goins is gonna wait for, I'd say he'll shoot it with 3 seconds left. Here's Goins driving. He puts it up. No, he'll kick it out to the three-pointer. Missed, rebounded, and fouled. Nicholas Cora will shoot 2 at the charity stripe.
We're back here, 2.4 again, halftime. Do you think there's something crazy gonna happen, or is it just gonna be, we're going to halftime?
Nah, I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen. As Sickmeyer will check in.
Maybe Sickmeyer hits a half-court shot right here.
That'd be pretty sick.
I like to see a half-court shot right now, or a full-court shot.
Oh, yeah.
One-handed heave. Davis, he's done that in the past.
Yeah, he did it for the Geniuses against what? The Black Sheep, was it?
Yep.
It was the Black
DeMonte
Sheep.
Holiday, too. He had a couple.
Day-Day had one, too?
Yeah, he got away with a couple, too, that,
Who did Day-Day get his against?
Well, he had one against Tijuana, I think. And,
yeah, that's the Black Sheep, too?
Yeah.
47-32, as I'm sure Cora will knock this one down. And he misses it.
Throw it.
And he has to throw it at the horn. Oh, it's an air ball. So, after 1 half of play, your San Diego Sharks lead by 15 against the Bakersfield Magic, 47-32. We will see you at the beginning of the third quarter.
I gotta take a piss. You're gonna go to the DJ way?
Yeah.
I'll go with you, and then I'll just walk back around. How much time we got? 12 minutes. We're good, right? I go hard in the paint.
Go hard, money.
I go
Right now,
hard
right
in
now,
the
right
mother
now, right
flower
now,
pink.
Hey, right now, 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 right now.
It's your favorite song, huh?
Right now, yeah. I get in my zone and I get in the.
Josh.
He got fouled, right? And he made the initial basket. He made the basket. Yeah, and then he made the free throw. Why? I heard I'll be outside. They found it all droppy outside. Real oppy outside. Like some love. They say I despise. They don't prize. They don't prize. They slide. Spoiler alert, this dice keep blickies. And you know the weed's sticky. It's sticky. And you
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear baby Sycamore. Happy birthday. Let's take a look at random fans in the stands.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Salvation Army Red Shield Community Center here in El Cajon, California, home of your San Diego Sharks. We are just getting the third quarter underway. Your Sharks lead by a score of 47-32. Here's Dion Davis with the ball in his hands for San Diego. Davis crossing over. Davis takes the three-pointer. Bang! He banked it in. The bank is open late if you're the Dion Davis.
You like Wells Fargo or Chase? Or Navy Federal? Which one you like, man? What bank you like?
Wells Fargo or Chase? I got to go with Chase.
Chase, man. You like how they charge you, man, those fees?
Oh, well. Oh, boy.
Way to sell that.
Did you hear that?
Way to sell that, man.
Leroy Anderson said, no, that's not a foul. That's so bad.
He sold that like, a quick transaction at the swap meet.
Pass to Davis. Will he shoot another three? Oh, they're daring him to. But he'll pass it up to Simpson. Oh, good idea. Really, really good idea to Felix, but goes out of bounds for Bakersfield.
If the garage was open, that would have went to the taco truck.
I think it's a snow cone truck, Les.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Here is Cora. Feeds it down below.
Oh.
And is that, yeah, Sharks basketball.
Hit him with a little nudge, but it wasn't,
Anderson
hard enough to get a foul.
Anderson turns it over. Sharks have an 18-point lead, a chance to extend it to 20 or 21. Here is Sharper. Sharper looking for Felix. Oh, and it was nearly stolen by Anderson. Screen set, and that's a moving illegal screen from Sickmeyer.
Legal screen.
Yep. So here is Alford. He'll give it over to William Adams. So Adams, unfortunately for him, he hasn't really had the impact he had the first time he played the Sharks.
Why not?
Well, I mean, he just hasn't had the same impact. And King, no foul, and it's a late whistle.
Let's see if the refs give the Magic the edge on this half.
Yep. It looks like King will shoot two at the charity stripe, though, so much needed free throws here for the Magic.
Do you think he's going to go 1 for 2, 2 for 2, or 0 for 2?
I think he's going to go 2 for 2.
All right. Well, he's betting his whole paycheck. Here it is. First shot.
First shot. Oh, he missed it.
And you lost.
Yep.
You lost. You're not a sidekick at all.
Darn, I jinxed him. Darn. Good foul by Sickmeyer. So, what did you say? Did you think he was going 1 for 2?
I think he might go 1 for 2, yeah. He should make this one.
Okay. King second, and he does make it. 50-33. And I hear Sharper, and look at that. Peter Pang wants his team to press.
Good defense here.
Yeah, Adams can play good defense, that's for sure. So
gotta watch the camera here. You might
here's
smack the ball.
Sharper driving on Adams. Sharper still. Good defense by Adams, and he makes him pick up his dribble. And here's Felix. 5 on the shot clock. I don't think Felix realizes he has to shoot the ball. Felix, now he does shoot it. It's an air ball. It's a shot clock violation.
Why don't they just give him the rebound?
I don't know.
Now he doesn't get the rebound.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't.
Number 6, man. He worked hard for that rebound.
Well, here is William Adams. Adams crossing over, looking to drive here in the paint. Stopped by Sharper. Now they feed it to King. King. This is a 2, and he makes it. Long 2-pointer from Leroy Anderson. Lead is cut to 15. And a timeout called by Brandon Cheeks. So 50-35, Sharks lead, and we'll see you after the break is over.
That reminds me of Olden calling timeout in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, but Olden's was literally the first, 5 seconds.
It worked. Maybe he should have tried it last game, right?
That was our first real taste of good old Olden's coaching. I wonder if Olden ever tunes into our games and listens to us.
Nah. He's probably worried about the moguls eating at Denny's with them or something.
Because, I like mentioning him. I like talking about him.
You watch his highlight tapes?
I have not, but I have seen a video of him screaming at the floor at the free throw line.
Let's take a look.
I'm pretty sure you showed me that video.
Oh,
Oh.
what defense.
Oh, look at Olden. Look at Olden. Woo.
Oh, reverse layup. Patrick Ewing.
Oh, by the way, folks, we're watching Olden Paulini's highlights.
He's going against Patrick Ewing. Oh, what a screen. It's only the first quarter.
Yeah. He's very, even on the floor, he's pointing stuff out.
He's like Jar Winfrey.
Oh, Olden with the hook. All right, folks. Out of the timeout, Davis will inbound the ball for the Sharks. So, here we go. The Don to inbound the ball. He's looking for someone, and he'll pick out Simpson. Oh, tapped away by Alford.
Luckily, it didn't go over here to we got to watch the camera, so we got to make sure we got extra hands on the camera.
A couple of times last game, it almost hit the camera, remember?
Yeah, we're going to make sure we save the camera today.
Oh, yeah.
It's a $600 camera, man.
Yeah. 16 on the shot clock. Davis to inbound the ball for San Diego. Felix coming up, and he'll give it to Sharper instead. Here's Sharper. The fadeaway J. Missed it. Rebounded by King. Jump ball, though. Jump ball between Simpson and King.
Magic showing some heart right now.
Yeah, that's what they need. I'm sure Peter Pang told them at halftime, hey, let's try get this, turn this thing around.
You know, we're at a 15-point game right now, so
Yeah.
you're going to need a lot of things to happen.
Yeah. You know, Les, I want to ask them, right? This is a low-scoring game, right? Would you say you'd consider this a low-scoring game, right? 50-35 Sharks in the third quarter, right?
Yeah, when we were looking at the result, it looks like, well, you know, we keep going 100 to 70. So we're going over and under 200. So you
Yes.
think it's going to go over or under 200? That's the question. Total points scored.
Right. Not sure, but the Magic win that board, and now they're on the fast break. Will he throw it down? He'll lay it up, and he'll put it in. Well, Leroy Anderson, who has been the spark for the Magic, abracadabra, and he's at the free throw line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Alakazam, Sim Salabim.
Yep.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Sounds like magic.
Did you ever see that? Now, I haven't seen it, but did you ever see that movie when Shaq was a genie? Was it like Kazam or something?
Yeah, I like that movie.
It was good?
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Oh, okay. So he completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Magic cut the lead to 12. Here's Adams. And, oh, look at Sharper. Sickmeyer sets the screen. Sharper, oh, turned the ball over. King, and it's stolen back. It's stolen again. Everyone's stealing each other's spread. It's stolen again.
Charge.
And it's a blocking foul, I think.
Over here about to call charge.
Yeah.
But this guy's been on point with his calls. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh, look, I think it was a foul on Cora. So, I guess it's charge, yeah.
I guess, yeah. It was,
Yeah,
it was
okay.
it was a little out of control. There was a lot of chaos going on, so I can't really tell you what happened.
Yeah. So, here's Felix. I'm going to tell you right now, Les, I think that the Magic need a lot of help from Adams and Cora if they want to stay in this game and get a win.
I'd like to say King.
Yeah, I like him too, but I'm telling you, Cora and Adams, they're going to need to do something a little more special here.
There it
Here's
is.
Felix driving in, and he's fouled.
There he is.
So that foul was committed by Steve Alford, and the ball will be taken here. Also, Les, don't you feel like the fouls like significantly increase once the second half begins?
I'd say it's actually this game is a lot smoother than yesterday. Yesterday was just a foul fest.
Yeah, in both the third and fourth quarters.
Yeah, man, it was a snooze fest. Lightweight. It's not really a snooze fest because of the ending, but it was a lot of free throws. You know, we just had to watch a lot of free throw shooting yesterday.
Yep. And Davis, he almost turned it over. Simpson, wide open three-pointer. Oh, he missed it. and it's rebounded by Adams. Here go the Magic looking on a fast break. Adams will accelerate. Now he'll slow down, accelerate through the move. What a
wide
move.
open.
And look at this by Alford, and he missed it. Rebounded by the Sharks. Pushing it ahead to the Dawn. Davis waiting for reinforcements. And now here's Dion to Sharper. Sharper for three. And he misses it. Rebound Anderson. Lacey's at the scores table for the Geniuses.
Genius, you mean the Sharks?
I mean the Sharks, excuse me. And he misses air ball. Felix gets the board. And it looks like Jennings is as well. And Felix is fouled. No shot. And it's going to be taken out. Foul was committed by there. So Jennings will check in for Sickmeyer, and Lacey will replace Davis.
This is a big possession right here.
Yeah. I like the move going to Adam Lacey. He provides really good height for the Sharks, and he's, again, he's just a bigger body out there as well, which you need. So here's Sharper.
Well, you didn't know
Look at Lacey. He's trying to post up Cora.
If you didn't know, he can shoot too.
Yeah, he can shoot for sure. Screen set.
There
They
he is.
find Lacey. Here's big boy Lacey. Lacey, and he's fouled.
Going to the free throw.
Yeah, he'll shoot two at the line. And Cora, is that his fourth foul? Is that Cora? That's either Cora's fourth foul or third, which Cora's not happy about.
It's clueless.
But Lacey, these are, well, the Sharks need to score some points here, Les. Get them back up by a little bit more. Lacey, oh man, and he misses his first.
I think it's a good idea to go to him in the block on the block though.
Yeah, and Cora's checking out, and Winfrey will check in for him. And Cora, he just said to Peter Pang, "What are they calling on me? I don't know what they're calling on me." He's obviously very frustrated.
I'd be too.
So Lacey, his second free throw, he missed both.
Oh, here comes. Oh,
And now here's Adams.
well, iffy. Look, wide open.
Yep, they
There he
find
is.
King waiting. Now he'll find Anderson,
It's
who
wide open again.
Anderson's been the spark. Now he finds Adams. They got 5 seconds to shoot it. Now here's Anderson driving. He's fouled. No blocking foul. So he'll shoot two at the free throw line.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the refs are doing a good job today. I never say that.
Especially when they're from Arizona. Now, here we go again as he will shoot two at the charity stripe.
No, playing a Cali team, right?
Yeah. Anderson will shoot two. Harris Jr. will check in momentarily here, folks. He's at the scores table as well as they're wiping the floor just to make sure everything will be okay. So Malik, the hype man for the Sharks, trying to get the crowd on its feet, trying to have them distract Leroy Anderson. And it does just that. He bricks his first free throw.
She's a brick.
And now Harris Jr. will check in. So, Les, let me ask you. You said Mandrell Worthy's night wasn't done despite the hard fall. When do you think we'll see him back in the game?
You know, I'm no doctor or
And he missed both free throws, by the way, folks. Go ahead, Les.
I'm no doctor, but I'm not sure. We haven't got any word in what happened, but it looked like the wrist.
Yep. And Harris Jr. stepped out of bounds.
No, that was 7 second, I think, or 10 second, whatever they call in the backcourt.
No, he stepped out of bounds. The referee pointed at the line.
Oh yeah, this blue line is right here, huh? Is that out of bounds?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I guess not. Adams. There you go, Adams. See, that is what I expect from William Adams. I want to see more of that. If the Bakersfield Magic are to get back in this game, he's going to need to do more of that. Now here's Jennings. That's a long two. And he
Hits the shot clock.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Nips the shot clock.
Yep.
Here we go. Hey, big important possession for the Magic.
Yeah, 6:47 left in the third. Here's Adams. Again, he's going to need to do more of that if the Magic are back in. And no shot.
Bailed out. He's being more aggressive now.
Yeah,
it looks like he got a little more confidence.
Sharper called for the foul. I think Peter Pang must have told him something at halftime like, hey, I need you to drive to the hole more.
Probably.
So here's Trayvon King. King getting it to Adams. Adams, that's a three-pointer, and he missed it. Rebounded by
Who knows? Oh.
Sharks basketball. Oh, that was close, Les.
No, but I say it's a good call because that's all the same thing.
Yeah. So here is Sharper. It feels like the Sharks haven't scored in a little bit. That's what it feels like. And Sharper, Adams playing defense on him.
I mean, I don't think they scored since the half.
Oh, wow. So here's Jennings. There it is.
Two.
Buckets. 52-40 Sharks as Jennings knocks it down. Now here's Anderson. Anderson driving. Oh, what a feed. And oh, they couldn't convert, but a foul.
Yeah, I think he was fouled actually too.
Yeah.
Good late call by the ref.
Yeah. Alfred will shoot two at the charity stripe then for Bakersfield.
I'd say they're calling it nearly perfect right now.
So the referee's trying to keep things along, keep things moving, as Alfred will shoot two at the charity stripe here. Alfred's first free throw missed. Okay, Les, they're missing free throws.
It's like Shaq's free throw academy. No disrespect. Shaq, I tell Josh all the time, Shaq was actually a clutch free throw shooter.
In which I don't know if I believe still.
He made it when it's important, man. He has championships.
All right, well, if you make it when it's important, I guess, well, that's when it counts. Simpson to Harris Jr. Back out to Sharper. Sharper looking, finds Simpson.
Done.
Simpson all the way, and he lays it in. Beautifully done. Now here is Adams. Adams, pull up three-pointer, missed it, and rebounded. Loose ball foul, yep, on Leroy Anderson.
I think Shark's going to pull away right here.
Well, Gones is going to check in.
Sharks might start pulling away.
Yeah.
If they don't get it together.
Yeah.
Or they might just have some secret.
Oh, look, they're in the
burst of
bonus. They're in the bonus.
All right,
So Harris Jr. will get some, hopefully some free points here.
So what do you think, man?
Think
0 for
about-
1, 0 for 2, 1 for 2?
2 for 2.
Or 2 for 2?
He's making both.
All right.
He's making both.
Let's see. Been a battle of free throws tonight. It's turning into yesterday.
Yep. Makes his first one. And Adams, oh, look at this. Adams is taking a breather. So he's not happy as Gones will check in. So the Magic are probably going to start relying a little more as
2 for
Harris
2.
knocks both.
Psychic.
Again, they need Anderson to step it up even more now since Cora and Adams are on the bench currently. Here's Gones. Back to Anderson. Anderson swings it over to Gones. Dishing it back to Anderson. Swings it over to Alfred. Alfred, he's got 4 seconds to shoot. Alfred kicks it out. Gones, that's a 2, and he misses it. And they get their own rebound. Gones, Alfred drives. Alfred mid-range, misses. Simpson gets the board. And he finds LJ. So here's LJ then. Screen set by Simpson. LJ does not use it. Now Simpson calls for the ball. He gets the ball. Sharper. Jennings, the 3. He misses. And Gones will get the board. He's got a nice-looking shot, that Aaron Jennings.
Hey, wide open.
Yeah, they're daring him to shoot, and King decides not to. Driving is Winfrey. Winfrey puts it in.
You want a free win?
50,
Get the ball to Winfrey.
Yep, 56-43. 4.5 minutes left to go in the third. Screen set by Lacey. Sharper. Bang! Sharpshooter Sharper from downtown. 59-43.
Reminds me of my buddy Malcolm Decatur with that shot.
Now here's King. Oh, look at that spin. Good defense by Lacey. And Stevie G will check in. And checking in for Bakersfield is Ricky Copeland and Kevin Siakam.
Oh, the return of Siakam relative.
Yeah.
The return of his cousin.
Garrett and Sickmeyer are in as well. So here is Ricky Copeland. Ricky throwing it up ahead for Jair Winfrey. He'll leave it for Gones. Gones, screen set. Gones still dribbling, looking, finding a man down below. It's Winfrey.
Banks bodies and he
Traveled, yeah. Good call. Good call. Now here's Stevie G. He'll get it over to Sharper. Sharper looking to drive, looking to cross, looking to shoot. Now he'll give it up for Garrett. Here's Garrett. Garrett for the Sharks, the mid-range pull-up. Bang! He gets it. Stevie G converts.
A little bit of KD right there. Took his time.
Yep. Now here is Gones, and the lead is back up to 18. Gones. Oh, look at Gones. Alford driving, putting it up, and putting it in. Now here's LJ. LJ. Sickmeyer screen. Crossing, going to the rack, kicks it out. Jennings a three, and he missed it. Rebounded by Bakersfield, and here comes the fast break. Alford holding it up. Gones driving. Gones looking. What a move. Now they get it back to Alford. Kicks it. Siakam's open. Siakam spins. Siakam, good defense. What a pass. I don't know if he intended to do that, but it worked out in the end.
Put it on the highlight tape. I don't know his assist.
Yeah. So, here is Sharper. Sharper, oh, gives it to Sickmeyer. Back to Sharper. Sharper, Harris Jr. Takes the three-pointer. Oh, in and out. Now here is Ricky Copeland. Copeland driving to the rack. Copeland. Travel, yep. And Peter Pang is not happy about that call. And a timeout by Bakersfield as Peter Pang is asking the referee how that was a travel. What did you think, Les?
I initially thought it was a foul.
Well, look, Peter Pang is arguing with the referee over right now. They're getting pretty heated.
He's hit him with a fist.
Anyways.
No, I'm just kidding.
61-47 Sharks. We'll see you after the break.
Fumble. Bro, doesn't even have his shoes on. We're almost done. What? What? That giant thermal.
right, folks, we are back. And so is Sharper as he will dribble the ball up the floor for the Sharks. Sharper to Sickmeyer. Sickmeyer looking for Garrett. Garrett looking, driving, puts it up, and he missed the layup, and Winfrey gets the board. Gones, this is for Siakam. Siakam in the paint, the Euro, and he missed it, gets his own board, and he's fouled.
Here we go, free throw contest.
Yep.
What do you predict?
I think he'll go 1 for 2.
I think the same thing.
All right.
Probably miss the first one.
So here is Kevin Siakam. Siakam's first free throw, good to go.
Might prove us wrong.
All right. Here we go, Siakam's second free throw. Good to go. Knocks them both down. So here's Harris Jr. LJ kicks it for Harper. Harper looking to drive. Harper kicks it out. Harris wide open three. Oh, it's an air ball. And Winfrey got the board that time. Now, here comes Alford. Here's Siakam. Siakam missed it, and he gets, no, he doesn't. Rebounded by Sharper. Sharper to Harris Jr., and he's fouled by Alford. Fouled by Steve Alford. And it looks like Christopher Turner will be checking back in for the Magic shortly.
There he is.
Yep.
Turner classic spin move.
Yep. So, here's Harris Jr. His free throw, nice. So, Alford will take a break, and Turner will check in for him. So, here we go again. Harris Jr. Hopefully he can go 2 for 2. Yup, nothing but net. 63-49 with $1:20 left to go in the third quarter. Three-pointer, and it's missed by Turner. Stevie G, oh, it's stolen away, and Harris steals it back. It's a steal for all. Harris kicks it. Harper, wide open three-pointer. Oh, and he missed it off the front of the basket. So, here we go again. It's Ricky Copeland. Gones calls for it. Gones will get it. Gones. Oh, and it's poked away. And Winfrey gets it. And, oh, Siakam missed it. Rebounded by... Foul called on Jair Winfrey. Or, never mind. Foul called on Sickmeyer. Brendan, Tyler's got 4. So, timeout then. 63-49. 63-49 Sharks. 43.5 in the third quarter. We'll see you after the break. All right then, folks. With 43.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Jair Winfrey will shoot 2 at the charity stripe for the Magic. Sharks lead 63-49.
All right, back at the line.
Jair Winfrey. What do you think, Les?
About what?
Will he go 1 for 2?
He'll make this one.
No. Misses the first.
Well, if that was Oceanside Surf, he would have made that.
So, Winfrey's second free throw. Good to go. 1 for 2. Now, here is Sharper with less than 40 seconds left in the third quarter. He'll take a three-pointer. Bang! Sharper, sharp shooting. 66-50 Sharks.
He's been a real X factor in the past games I've watched him.
Yeah, he's been good.
I think they've won with him, all right? Or
Yeah, they've won with him. Now here's Copeland to Gones. Gones will slow the tempo just a little bit. Gones driving on Harris Jr. Gones moving. That was quick.
Step back city.
Yep, step back city. Oh, he got it to go. Abracadabra. That was Turner.
Bakersfield cooking up.
And that's going to be Sharks basketball with 6.3 seconds left on the clock. Here is Sharper.
What do you think? Buzzer beater?
I think they'll shoot with like 2 seconds.
There we go.
So here's Sharper. Looking for options. Oh, he had Garrett, and he threw it away. Threw it away.
Half court. 3,
2, 1. Good defense. Good defense by Harper to stop that fast break. And the Sharks, going into the fourth quarter, lead Bakersfield by a score of 66-53. Not over just yet. We'll see after the break.
Bakersfield won the third quarter, I think. By 2 points. Welcome back like Mace.
All right, folks. Like Lester just said, welcome back. And the Magic will inbound the ball to start the fourth quarter. Jair Winfrey will inbound it to Ricky Copeland, and he'll give it over to Gomes. So, Les, what are the Sharks going to need to do in this fourth quarter to hold on to this lead and get the win?
Play some defense. Score at least like 10 points. It'll be all right.
All right. So, here is Christopher Turner. Turner, the give and go. Oh, and they missed it. Turner will shoot. And he gets it to go. So Turner is proving to be vital here for the
I think he
Magic.
should be playing more. I think he's made a lot of his shots.
Yeah.
I saw a couple spin moves earlier in the fadeaway, and then he went out the game. But we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, and he almost got a steal there, Les.
Yeah, X Factor, like just like John Sharper.
Yep.
Sharper's out right now, actually.
Yep. By the way, Les, I don't think we see Mandrell Worthy the rest of the game.
Man, I hope he's okay.
Hasn't been back since he got injured. Now here's Felix. Screen set, finds Simpson. Simpson, he'll take a 2. Oh, he got it! That's a long 2 from Simpson. Tough shot as well.
That was crazy.
Looked like Carmelo Anthony. Now, hands it off to Copeland, his three-pointer, and he missed it. Simpson gets the board. Oh, and Felix thought about the long pass, and he'll get Garrett instead to Sickmeyer. Sickmeyer, oh,
Off the elbow.
awkwardly, and it makes its way to a foul. Foul by, Christopher Turner.
Is he got foul trouble or what? How many is that?
I don't think he has many. No, he's not in foul trouble. Davis will get it to Felix. Here's Aaron Felix. Felix crossing, driving to the hole.
Money.
Felix! Oh, but he's fouled. Fouled by number 1. That's Gones.
That's a home game call.
So Felix to shoot 2 at the charity stripe then for San Diego.
If everybody bet on the Sharks,
I don't know, maybe.
I said if they did, they wouldn't have made that call.
And look who's coming in shortly, Leroy Anderson. So he'll be back in shortly.
The return.
Yep. Felix's first free throw is good. Anderson will check in for Jair Winfrey.
So do you remember when Magley was talking about basketball for entertainment?
Sorry, say that again?
Remember him talking about basketball for entertainment?
Yeah.
You like real basketball?
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yep. Felix gets that one to go. 70-55. Here is Anderson. Anderson, he picked up his dribble. Now they get it to Gones. They cross the half-court line. Gones will get it to Anderson. Anderson feeds it inside to King, who, puts it in prettily. Pretty, that's not a word. Anyway, so here is Felix. Sharks lead by 13. So, Felix. Driving. Felix all the way, the Euro, but he missed the layup.
That was just too easy for him. That's why.
Yep, and here's Gones. Kicks it out to the corner. Turner for 3. Bang! He gets it to fall. Christopher Turner. Turning the game around for the Magic.
Mr. Turner.
They need a lot more than that.
There we go.
Simpson, the
That's
mid-range. He misses it. And rebounded by Bakersfield.
Get the ball to Turner. If you want a chance, get the ball to Turner.
Gones leaves it for Turner. Turner, no shot.
Looking like Kobe right now.
Yeah. And a foul on Dion Davis, and Davis is just as confused as I am and why that was a foul. So, Turner to inbound. 9:35 in the 4th. Here's Gones. Gones hands it off to Turner. Turner crossing over. Turner kicks it to Gones. Gones driving, kicks it to King. King looking. King driving. King, and that's a charge, right?
Block.
Oh, a blocking foul. Okay.
He did discuss that earlier. If it's a tie,
Yeah.
you're going to get the block.
Yep.
It's got to be clear.
Yeah. And Winfrey will check. I thought Peter Pang was going to send Winfrey back in, but he's not.
If I were the Magic, I keep what's his name?
Garrett?
Turner. I keep Turner in the game. I play through Turner. Is he in?
King will shoot 2. King, and he makes it.
There we go.
And it's cut to single digits.
Nice.
Yep. So here we go. Trayvon King, his second free throw. Good to go as well, nothing but net. 8-point lead.
Here we go.
Okay, Les, if I'm the Sharks, am I feeling a bit nervous right now?
Nah, you got Sharper.
Here's Davis all the way, and he's fouled.
They got Sharper, man. He's in control.
Yeah. Foul on number 9. That's Anderson. So Davis with a chance to put the lead back up to double digits for San Diego. Davis knocks it down. Davis is he's always been a really good free throw shooter, hasn't he?
I think he leads the league in free throws in the ABA
Really?
last season.
No way, really?
I think he's up there.
Wow. Well, there you go, folks. Davis knocks both of them down, nothing but net. Here's Gones. Lead is back up to 10, and the Sharks are pressing just a little bit here.
I'd get it to Turner.
Yep. Gones, he might be looking for him here. Screen will be set by King. Davis on the switch. Gones.
Wide
Copeland
open.
has a wide open 3, passes it up
pass.
inside, and
Wow.
blocked by Simpson.
I don't know what that was.
That was a block. Now
Dunk.
here's Garrett all the way. Oh! Stevie G put it on the moves.
Wow, that was nasty.
He's very athletic, Stevie G. And a timeout called by Peter Pang. So then, 74-62, 8:41 in the fourth. We'll see after the break. Sharks lead.
So, Josh, what do you think? You think the Sharks are going to pull by more than 10, or you think the Magic are going to come back in this game?
Well, I think the Sharks will win by like 9.
Good call.
Yeah.
So you're taking the -8.5.
Yeah. It's a good thing to take. Good to take.
All right, we'll see. We'll see the results. And we're looking at 200 as the over and under, right?
I think they'll get past that.
No, I don't think so. It's 74-62. You look at the combined score, that's like 136.
Hey, 8 minutes and 41 seconds, though. A lot can happen in that amount of time.
Yeah, it's 70 points combined. 64 points actually combined.
You never know, Les.
I definitely take the under 200 right now.
Yeah.
I think the good one would be what? 176
King to inbound now for Bakersfield.
on the live wager right now.
Yeah.
176 is the over and under.
So here's Trayvon King. He'll get it over to,
Wow.
look at that. Look at that feed, and it's stolen by the Sharks.
Turnover. No,
Here's
no,
Felix.
no. Not a good way to come out of timeout.
No. So here's Aaron Felix. Felix looking for options. He finds Stevie G. Garrett. Oh, and it's stolen away. Here's King. King, and it's stolen by Simpson. Oh, and he throws it away to Gones. And he almost crashed into the whole production. And King.
Wow.
Great defense, better
Wow.
offense. Just better offense.
With the spinneroonie.
I mean, there's nothing more Davis could have done.
Hit him with the Booker T spinneroonie.
Yep. Now here is Garrett. You were scared Simpson was going to crash
Oh,
into
yeah,
you, Les.
yeah. I was pushing, making sure he didn't fall on
Garrett
us.
misses the 2.
Oh!
And, oh, what a move by Gomes.
Wow. Ruined the highlight.
Yeah.
That was a nice spin move.
Yeah, and King will check out. Winfrey will check in. So I want to ask you, Les. Michael Cora and William Adams, or excuse me, Nicholas Cora and William Adams haven't really had the effect for the Magic like they did the first time around, and they're important players. Do you see them coming back in at all in the fourth quarter? Because Peter Pang has not gone to them at all much.
I'd ride with Turner right here. Turner Classic
Bang,
Movie.
There you go.
Told you. I'm
8
telling you.
point
I know
game.
talent. And now Sharper's coming back in, so you know he's going to control the game.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do, but I analyze the game pretty well. I know he can play.
I'm feeling it. Felix, the Euro. Oh, what a shot by Felix. You know how tough that was?
That was tough. He does some unorthodox stuff. There we go.
Turner,
Here he is, Turner.
That's a 3. Oh, my
I'm telling you,
Lord.
man. I'm telling you. I feel it. I just feel the energy.
Okay, so Turner has turned up today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Give him the ball. He's the one that's hitting.
Well, for the Sharks, here's Davis. He can be hitting too. Davis, Copeland playing tough D on him.
He's on milk the clock right now.
Yeah.
But
Davis
watch that
driving.
step back.
He's looking for that Dion Davis special. Davis
doubled.
double team. Simpson.
Wide open,
Oh,
Sigmar.
was open.
He got wide open,
Simpson
Garrett.
puts it up. Oh, he almost banked it in.
Give it to here we go. Go to Turner.
I think they're going to be looking for him
I
here.
go to Turner right here.
Okay, but this is a good option too. Here's Gomes.
There he is, wide open.
Wide
There he
open
is.
3 for Turner.
Turner.
3-pointer.
Oh,
and he missed it that
my
time.
gosh.
Heat check.
He would have hit some real Houdini stuff right there.
Oh, yeah. So, here we go again. And here's Felix. And, oh, look, William Adams. There he is. So he is going to be put back in at an important moment of the game.
I'd keep Turner in the rest of the game.
I mean, you have to. Felix takes the 3. Oh!
Kind of
And
iffy.
he almost converts as he will shoot 3 at the charity stripe.
Well, the Magic are covering your point spread
Yep.
for right now.
Oh, look at this. It looks like a lot of changes are going to happen for the Magic.
I think they're going to take everyone out except Turner.
Okay.
I would keep Winfrey and Turner in there because Winfrey, he does a lot of dirty work. You know, when the ball goes off the rim, he knows where to be at.
Yeah. So here is Felix, and he knocks it down. All right, so here we go. I think Winfrey's coming out actually, Les. I think they're going to keep in Anderson, and I think they're going to keep in Turner.
Well, you know, I can't question Coach's call. You know, yesterday, Coach just proved us wrong with his philosophy in basketball. You know? Sometimes you don't need the biggest guy out there to go get a rebound or to make the game winner or to get a steal. You know, like.
Oh, look at that! So Anderson is actually coming out with Winfrey.
Okay. Oh,
and
so they put some.
checking in is Scary Barry,
Right, he could shoot.
and then you've got Adams.
I'd still go to Turner.
Well, I think Adams' playmaking ability is going to come in here for Bakersfield if they can execute properly. Felix, yes, sir. Nothing but net on all 3 free throws.
Here we go.
All right, here's Gones. Gives it up to Adams.
Here we go.
Here's
Oh.
William Adams. Makes a move around
There he
Davis.
is.
Here's Turner.
There he
Turner
is.
driving. Turner.
Whoa!
Circus shot. Oh, my Lord. He put it in.
Put him on
Circus
ESPN.
shot.
Put him on ESPN just like
That
Mandro
was,
was last
that was
night.
magic. That was magic.
That was nasty.
That was magical.
That was like T-Mac magic.
Yeah. Here's Felix.
Illegal
Oh,
screen.
no, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Of course.
I don't know about that one.
If you're a Sharks fan, of course you don't know about that.
I don't know.
But if you're a fan of basketball and you like close games, you say, hey, that's a great call.
I mean, there's 5:45 left in the 4th. I don't know. But here's Adams. Adams, screen set.
Here we go.
Looking for
There
Turner.
he is.
Hot hand. Oh, look at that
Ooh,
move
a
by
little bit
Turner.
street ball.
Turner. Oh, whoa. That's a charge, yeah. Felix taking those charges like he did yesterday.
Felix taking charge. You know how he does, man. He saves the day with those kind of defensive mechanisms.
Yep. So here's Felix. Calling out Angle. That's the play. Angle.
You like Kurt Angle?
Screen set. Felix, Barry guarding him. Felix drives on Barry. Felix fade away. Yeah! Yeah!
That might seal the deal.
10-point game for the Sharks. 10-point lead, excuse me.
Adams,
He's flying full speed ahead. He
What a
missed it.
miss.
And Davis gets the board. Fast break for San Diego. Dion spinning, losing the ball.
Look up.
Now here comes King the other way.
Oh, King's going all the way.
Coast to coast for King, the Euro. And
Yeah.
blocking foul.
Okay. Way to keep that close, ref.
Yeah.
Because he could have easily not called that.
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything in there.
Well, if I like close games, I would have called that too. But some refs, they want to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to call that. And, you know,
Yeah.
some refs like close games. Man. Like, we never know.
Yeah. So here's Trayvon King. Big free throws here for Bakersfield. And he makes his first. And checking in now is Steve Alford. He'll check in for Jacob Scary Berry.
Is that what they call him?
I don't know. So here's King.
You like Knott's Berry Farm?
King's second free throw. Good to go. Nice high arcing rainbow shot.
Look like Curry.
So here's Felix. Felix looking for options. He finds Dion Davis.
Watch this. Seal the deal.
Davis driving all the way. Davis. Oh,
What a
what a
pass.
feed to Simpson. Felix.
Game
He'll
time.
take it himself. Felix kicks it
that's
out.
game.
Davis looking
That's
to
game.
shoot. The special. Oh, and he missed it. And here's Gones. Kicking it out to Adams.
I don't know
His
about
three-pointer. No, yeah.
But King's
King
gonna clean
gets
it
the
up.
board, and he puts it in.
I have a
Timeout,
dream.
Sharks. Would you call a timeout here?
No.
No?
Give,
No
the sharp,
timeout?
give the ball to Sharper and let him work.
All right. Here's Felix. Looking for options, Aaron Felix.
I won't be surprised if he takes
Felix
the jumper.
driving. Looking. King playing D on him. Felix all the way, and he's
Good
blocked
block.
by King. Gones gets the board.
Uh-oh. I'd give the ball to
Oh,
Sharper.
no. Peter Pang is telling his team to push. Gones around the back.
control.
Here's Adams. Sharper playing some D. Adams kicks it to King.
Oh,
King.
King's been the hot hand.
I thought he was going to bully his way in the paint.
King's been the hot hand. I haven't seen him run a screen roll with him.
Oh, Adams lost the ball. He lost it. Garrett, here comes
He's gonna
Stevie
score.
G. Garrett all the way. Oh, he missed it, but Simpson cleans it up. And a timeout, Bakersfield.
Desperate
Timeout,
to start-
Bakersfield. 3:31 left to go. Oh, okay, never mind. Referee says no timeout then.
No timeout. Referee regulated. He got a place to be at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It counted. It counted.
So, here is Alford. He'll give it over to Gones. Sharks
Look
need
at
to put
Turner.
on.
Turner should leak out to the corner. There we
Yeah.
go.
Here's Adams. Oh, they're double teaming
team.
him. Oh, he almost stepped on the line there, Les.
Okay,
Here's
see
King.
now they don't know what to do.
Well, look who's open in the corner right there.
Yeah, I don't know if they know what to do right now.
King all the way. Oh, he knows what to do.
But King does. He says King me like a game of chess.
6-point lead for the Sharks. This is getting to be uncomfortably close.
Need help.
Felix, mid-range. He missed
Here we
it.
go.
He had Davis in the corner.
Here we go. They hit a three. They're in this game. I get Turner right here on the left.
Here's Alford. I think they're going to drive to the basket again. That's been working.
Oh, here we go.
for him.
Give this
Here's
man the
King.
ball. Let him
King
work.
looking to drive in the paint. Penetrating. King.
Nope.
The fadeaway.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
not that
No.
time. A little short.
He makes the crazy shots.
Yeah. Timeout, Sharks. I like it. I like that timeout. Regroup. Get the team back together. Get a good possession out of this. Extend the lead. Put this game to bed.
I don't know about that. If I was Cheeks, I would say, hey, we got a nice crowd in the house, so you know what to do. We want to make the buzzer beater. So you know what to do.
Thank God you're not a coach. Anyway,
Hey,
83.
that's what they do in the NBA.
83-77 Sharks. 2:39 left to go in the game. We'll see you after the break. We are?
Six-point game, JP. What do you think?
Again, I like the timeout here by Brandon Cheeks because he's getting his guys regrouped. He's telling them, hey, we still have the lead. you know, there's 2:39 left. Let's calm things down. Let's get a really good possession out of this. Get something good.
I honestly think if they score here, it's going to seal the deal. If they score and get a stop.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. What do you think Peter Pang told his troops?
Get the ball to King and go to the hole. That's what I would say. I say either get the ball to King, get us to the hole, or find Turner on the opening.
Yeah.
I mean, those are your two hot hands right now.
Yeah.
And I'm a big guy that I'm not a big guy, but how do you say this? I like to speak highly of guys or give the ball to guys that are hot. You know, I can tell when guys are hot. You know, when they're in that groove. You know, you just get in this zone and you get this energy of like, I'm gonna make everything. You know, and they have that, but sometimes they're a little bit indecisive. But King, he when he gets in the paint, it's kind of he reminds me of Fareed, not just because of the dreadlocks, but the way
He
he
reminds me of Montrezl Harrell.
is he?
Yeah.
He reminds me of Fareed. I don't know what happened to Fareed. Fareed was nice.
I mean, they called him the Manimal for a reason.
He was a beast.
He was a beast.
He was a beast. But yeah, he's kind of playing like him, and then Turner's got a little bit of he got some swagger to him, man. I'm seeing a little bit of Kobe and I don't know who else. I want to say Evan Turner just because his name is Turner.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I see some impressive stuff from him. But I'm only doing that because I want to see a close game. So I like exciting games. No disrespect to the Sharks.
Here we go. Here's Felix. Trying to get it in, and he threw it away.
Camera.
Oh, he threw it away.
You think Felix did that on purpose to take out the camera crew? Because I'm speaking of them, you know, on wanting a close game?
Well, if he did, then he has some very big ears. So, here we go then. Leroy Anderson to inbound for Bakersfield. They'll get it to King. This was the man you wanted them to get it to.
There you go.
Wes.
Get to the hole.
He's
there you
getting
go.
to the hole.
No foul.
And that's an air ball. Good defense.
I probably would have called that if I was a ref.
Thank God you're not a ref. Here's Dion Davis.
I am for kids.
Yeah.
Here
To
it is.
Sharper.
All right, this guy.
Sharper. Here we go. This is going to be good.
He's going to seal the deal right here.
Come on, Sharper. Do something, Sharpie. Sharper, the three. Oh, he missed it. Rebounded by Anderson.
Here it is, King.
Here's King.
Uh-oh, somebody got to run with him.
King. Oh, it almost stolen
I don't
away.
know about this.
And they find someone inside.
But he got it. Oh, he recovered. That would have been game.
Fade
man.
away.
No,
Miss.
no. He
All
had.
right. This is good for the Sharks.
Oh.
Peter Pang is telling his troops.
I think they're rushing
hands
too
out,
much.
hands out. Here's Sharper. Sharper driving.
He's going to seal the deal.
Oh, poking there from Anderson. Here's Felix.
Here comes the. They're going to seal the deal right
Felix.
here.
Oh
I
yeah.
can feel
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh
They're
yeah.
gonna win.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Aaron Felix.
Time to close
That's
the game.
a dagger right there. Timeout Bakersfield. Peter Pang tolls time.
It's definitely a wrap
Yeah.
if they don't score here.
77. A minute 33 left. We'll see you after the break.
On the Sharks broadcast is gonna hate me now.
What?
He keeps wanting to make it close.
We're going to lose because of him.
Yeah, right.
Leroy Anderson will inbound the ball for Bakersfield. Felix, Sharper, Davis, Simpson, and Garrett are the 5 on the floor for San Diego.
If they don't score here, I think it's a wrap.
Yep. Here's goals. He
There it
lost
is.
it. He lost it. And Sharper will slow it down.
Wow.
Whoa. That was good.
Tick-tock.
Yep.
Not the
Just run down the clock. Just run down the clock. Oh, and Gones gets a steal.
And
Pushed ahead. Oh, that's off Turner last. He saves it. Oh, he stepped out first. Yep, 1:11 left to go.
I think it's a wrap.
It is a wrap. Sharks are going to win this game.
Especially if they score right here.
Davis looking for Sharper. Sharper, double team. He finds Davis. That's how to break a press, Les. Now here's Garrett. Thought about it. Good job, Stevie G. Just hold on to that ball.
Watch him shoot. Watch him shoot.
Hold on to that ball.
Watch him shoot.
Yep. Now Garrett going for it. Oh, what a move! Yeah! He put it in. It's tragic for the Magic, baby. 10-point lead for the Sharks.
Here it is.
Oh, and Davis tips it out to the DJ. DJ caught that one.
DJ Khaled in the building.
45.8 left. Leroy Anderson gets it to King. Back to Anderson. His three-pointer.
Game
Air
over.
ball. Garrett will
That's
get it
game.
to Sharper. Do you foul?
No.
Oh, they're trying to steal it. And it's Sharks basketball.
Sharks been doing a little bit of magic to the Magic.
Yep. 34.2. Garrett to inbound.
I think at this point you put in your bench players.
Here's Garrett looking for Simpson. Oh, he got hit in the face. Yeah.
Gosh. Yep. Almost took him to the hospital, get a patch eye. Yep.
So then Simpson to shoot 2 and extend the lead to potentially 12. His first one, good to go.
It's a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
Yep.
Special thanks to the TBL, the Basketball League,
Shout out to Ahead of the Game Academy.
Nation LLC.
And Simpson gets both. 89-77. They throw it up ahead.
There it is.
Here
Time
we
to go home.
That was for Anderson, and he missed the
Time to spend that
layup.
kind of night.
Yep.
We got interviews coming.
Yep, we got interviews coming, so stick around for those. Those should be a lot of fun. And they find Garrett! Yeah! Stevie G with the icing on the cake. The cherry on top.
Everything icy.
And King is fouled by Davis as he goes down. He got hit in the face, I think.
It's a wrap, man.
Yeah.
Josh, thank you for tuning in today on this beautiful, lovely day, San Diego.
Yeah. El Cajon, California.
Sharks pulled it off, you know. They're starting to play at a level, you know, we think they should be playing at. Well, at least I do.
Yeah.
So it should be good momentum moving forward as King tucks his face, and I'm not sure he's bleeding. No, he looks okay.
Yeah. And Davis is trying to say, hey, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. And King is just waving him off.
Well, he played a hard game, so what he can take from this is his highlights. You know,
And
despite the
Davis
loss.
gets called for a flagrant foul.
Really? So what's this?
Well, I mean, it's not going to change the outcome of the
No,
game.
this point right here from the free throw line is worth 11 points.
I really hope everyone at home doesn't believe everything you say as King misses this free throw.
You know it's Saturday night. Some people might have some drinks, so you might be like, what is he talking about? I kind of believe him.
So King, his second free throw, also missed.
Because the flagrant foul, and then they're like, what?
Headbutt. Helmet-to-helmet contact.
So 10.9 seconds left. let's see if the Magic try to. Yeah, they're
Here
going
it
to
is,
shoot
Turner.
here. Turner turns for a 3, and he gets it.
Wow.
He's had a good night.
He has. He got some highlights in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised
And
if.
Simpson wants one.
Oh, here it is.
Garrett. Oh, he thought about it, but he's not going to take it.
Well, good night, folks. Thanks for tuning in, Josh
Yeah.
P. Go ahead, man.
Folks, again, that's going to do it here at the Salvation Army Red Community Shield Center in El Cajon, California. Your Sharks win back-to-back games. Tonight they beat the Bakersfield Magic 91-80 to improve to a record of 6-8. The Magic fall to 2-12. It's tragic for the Magic. And thank you for joining us. I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan. And until next time, folks.
Have a good night. Josh. Oh, thanks, Rob.
Right here? Behind the line? Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Salvation Army Red Shield Community Center in El Cajon, California, where your San Diego Sharks have just defeated the Bakersfield Magic by a score of 91-80. I'm joined here by Sharks point guard John Sharper. Back-to-back wins, John, for this team, improving the record to 6-8, trying to reach that 500 level. So, John, let me ask you, ever since you come to the team, it feels like you've been a spark. You provided a lot. Could you tell us about how you try to control the game as a point guard? Tell us about that, John.
But yeah, I'm a veteran. I try to make sure that I get everybody kind of in their spots, make sure that we kind of slow the pace down when we need to and speed the game up when we need to. That's kind of my job. So just trying to get the younger guys understanding time and situation, the clock, and how to when to attack and when not to.
Absolutely. And, John, you've also had some sharp moments from three-point range. You know, Sharper the sharpshooter, if you will.
Yeah.
So what could you tell us about your shooting game? Do you look to take mainly threes, like when you have it wide open, or do you like to pump fake and drive to the hole?
I can do a little bit of both. I guess, as you see, I've been shooting more threes than not, but I mean, all my career, I've been pretty much of a good shooter. So I kind of take them when they're open. I don't want to force anything too much. Going back to kind of your question before, I want to make sure that we get the right passes, the right shots. So if they back up, I shoot. If they don't, I try to attack and facilitate.
There you go. And last but not least, so again, big win against the Moguls last night, and a big win today. It wasn't as the same as the Moguls, but what can we look forward to for the Sharks for the rest of the season, John?
A little bit of the same. We were trying to make sure we kind of turn the table a little bit, like you said, get to that 50% mark, and just playing hard and smart. That's the whole thing. Once we play smart and we play together, we're more likely to win. So we're going to do that. We got 2 in a row right now. We're going to try to make it to another 2 next week and keep going from there.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and the win.
Thank you. Shout out to the ahead of the game academy. My bad.
Thank you, John. You're good, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy your win, man.
Is that you guys? Yeah. Appreciate it, man. I can see how the game if you need to.
Bro. Yeah.
All right. As soon as Peter comes out of the locker room, I'm gonna get him. All right.
You can get anybody else too. Aaron Felix.
They're in the locker room, right?
Yeah, you can get Aaron Felix right here if you want. get him? You guys lined up like behind the line right here.
Over here? Okay.
Adam? Yeah. All right, and then I'll look on the Sharks page and then I'll repost.
All right, folks, welcome back again to the Salvation Army Red Shield Community Center, home of your San Diego Sharks. I am joined here by one of the Sharks point guards, Aaron Felix. So, Aaron, what can you tell us about the win over the Magic tonight? It always seems like we have their number. Why is that?
Because it comes down to defense, boxing out, and then playing together as a team. So that's what we came out tonight as, playing together, boxing out, and then running the floor and just staying together as a team.
Absolutely. And so when you play, one of my favorite things watching you do is slash and attack the rim. You're very aggressive that way. Would you say that's your best style of play, or do you think you have other tricks up the sleeve that are actually better than that?
I mean, it's just a read, to be honest. It's a read of the game. I just play the game how it is. I'm very good off the ball, and I'm very good on the ball. So to be honest, I like it both. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All right, and last question for you, Aaron. What can we expect from you and the Sharks rest of the season going forward?
More W's to the team, more fight, and then just trying to bring home victories.
Absolutely.
Could you say to the camera, shout out to Ahead of the Game Academy?
All right. Shout out to Ahead of the Game Academy.
All right. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Aaron.
All right, take care, Lynn.
Hey, did Peter come out yet?
Yeah, he's coming out.
He's coming out?
Yeah, and then try to get Winfrey if you can, too. I think it's funny how I send them, like, go get this. Go through there. There he is.
You want to be on this side or this side?
Up to you. What do you normally play?
Usually this side, so. Or, yeah, okay. All right. All right, folks, welcome back to the Salvation Army Red Shield Community Center. I'm actually joined here by the Bakersfield Magic head coach, Peter Pang. So again, the Sharks beat the Magic tonight by a score of 91-80. But Peter, can I just say, before we get into that, I just want to say a big shout out to you and just an overall appreciation of you. You know, Asian representation in coaching. You know, Eric. I know Eric Spolster's a big one,
Yes,
and you
yes.
don't see too many. So seeing you, you know, coach the TBL. That Asian representation, it means a lot to me.
Absolutely.
I'm sure it means a lot to Lester as well. And I
Absolutely.
just want to say thank you for that. Really, thank you for that.
I appreciate you guys. It's wonderful to be part of the TBL and coaching. I'm just glad to see more Asian coaches in the TBL and the professional basketball scene. And I'm just hoping that myself and other coaches will pave way for more new coaches to come into the professional scene.
Absolutely. And I mean, Peter Pang, that's got to be one of the greatest names ever. I absolutely love it. I
Absolutely.
really do.
Yes.
So, Coach, talking about the team overall, you fell to 2-12 tonight. Now, I was talking to Lester pregame, and he said that you guys being 2-11, now 2-12, he says that he doesn't feel the record shows how good the team can really be.
Correct.
Do you agree with that, or are you like, you know, about it? What do you think?
I think we have a really amazing team. It's just putting it together. This is our first year franchise starting in Bakersfield, so we're going through our bumps and bruises, but we have a loaded, talented team. It's like an all-star team, just putting it all together. And again, our record really doesn't define it, but I know we can, when playoffs comes, I think we can make a run for it.
Absolutely. So I saw some new faces that definitely provided sparks for you. Turner was one of them. Another one was another one was King. Another one was that number 9.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought they provided really good sparks. But the players that I saw earlier when you guys first came in, Cora and Adams, they didn't seem to really have the same effect as they did the first time. Is that why they didn't get as many minutes tonight?
Yeah, pretty much. Just tonight, look at the matchups, everything like that. Again, like we're very loaded. We can go down the roster. But tonight they had a cold night. But I'm sure my energy guys are going to pick it up back next tomorrow against the Mogus. Yep.
Absolutely, because you would agree Cora and Adams are key players to this squad.
Yes, they are, and they've been around in our program for a long time, and many more coming up.
I could definitely see the talent there. I really
Absolutely.
can.
Thank you so much.
So actually, you were just saying you play the Moguls next.
Yes.
Game plan going into them. Very tough team.
Again, defense creates offense. I think pushing the ball down the court so that they lacking on transition defense, outrunning rim runner, and just moving that ball around and using this game as a learning experience to do better for the next game. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Could you say to the camera, to Mike, shout out to Ahead of the Game Academy?
Shout out to Mike to the head Game Academy.
Thank you, Peter.
Ahead of the Game Academy.
Shout out to Mike, the head of the Game Academy.
Yeah, shout out to Ahead of the Game Academy from Peter Pang.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you,
it
guys.
so much,
Appreciate it.
man.
Thank you, guys.
All right, man.
Thank you, guys.
You have a safe trip back home.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming again, man. Good to see you, man.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, great content. A lot of people watch you guys' game. I love it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. All right, and then there's no win for you, is there?
I think he just did.
Is that Turner right there?
We can wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
We can get out of here.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we can get out of here.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. All right, there we have it. Have a good night. You want to interview me?
What?
I see you want to interview me. You should interview me.
Stop your stream.
Huh?
What, do you want to be interviewed?
Yeah, interview me, man.
About what?
Not anything.
Oh, man, Liz.
You want to do it?
Hey, I'll interview you during the PBA season.
All right, that works.
I got you in the PBA.
All right.
Don't worry about that. You'll be the first one. I got it here.